Hi, I'm Karen, and this is Sam. Today, we're Sunday sampling. Here's our sample basket from last week. Before I start telling you about the samples from last week, I want to give you an update on a sample that I pulled a couple of weeks ago. This is from Drunk Elephant. This is the TLC Happy Scalp Scrub. I didn't use this the week that I pulled it. This is made for product buildup or oily buildup on your scalp, and I didn't have any of that the week that I pulled this. I wanted to wait till I really needed it to use it. I did feel like I had some oily product buildup on my scalp this morning when I washed my hair, so I went ahead and used this. And I didn't like it. I didn't feel like it did anything. When I first opened it, I got a whiff of vinegar, which was encouraging to me. Yeah, it smells like vinegar, doesn't it? And I thought, this may really be good because I know vinegar is really good for your hair. Yeah, smells nice. And also it had little scrubbies in it, a little gritty texture to it. So I thought this may really do a good job. But then I put it on and I didn't feel like it did anything at all, except leave an oily residue on my scalp that wasn't there already. It was really hard to rinse out. I had heard that, I'd read that in reviews. So I agree with that. It's hard to get out of your hair. I used my Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle shampoo, which is a clarifying shampoo that I love. And I had to use it twice and quite a bit of shampoo to get all of this out of my hair. So my scalp felt really clean after that, but I think it was from all the scrubbing with the shampoo to get this out more than anything that this did. So I was disappointed in this one. I would not buy this. This is the Sunday Riley Saturn mask sample that I was going to have my husband use. He did not get a chance to use this week, so this sample is going to stay in the basket for another week until we get a chance to try it out. You know, you can't really smell that one. It's not open yet. Sorry, baby. Then, this is the RMS Beauty Makeup Wipe. I didn't use this one this week. I didn't have any reason to use a makeup wipe. I rarely do use makeup wipes. But this one, at least, when I researched it, the packaging is recyclable and the wipe itself is biodegradable, and it is made with some really nice ingredients. So if I have an occasion to use a makeup wipe, I will use this one and I'll report back on it. Then this was the Erno Laszlo eye cream, and I didn't use this either. When I first started my sample series, I pulled a couple of samples that were not cruelty-free brands. So I went through the basket and I made sure I pulled out all the ones that were from brands that weren't cruelty-free. Even though I always request cruelty-free samples when I place orders and there are samples to select, sometimes you don't get to choose your samples, and sometimes even if you do choose a sample, if they run out, they substitute with others. And so I've ended up with some samples that were not cruelty-free. If I didn't know whether a brand was cruelty-free or not, I looked them up and found out. But somehow I missed this one. And I knew when I pulled this last week, I was not familiar with this brand, so I knew that I had not looked this one up. So when I did look it up, sure enough, it's not a cruelty-free brand. So I'm not even going to try this. That one's going to go in the trash. Then I did use this one. This one smells good, doesn't it? Yeah. This is the Ole Henriksen Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask. I put this on the back of my hand to try it. I usually do that if it's a product I've not put on my face and it's a skincare product. And I did that. This was really, really gritty and really, really oily. So I didn't want to use it on my face. What I did was I used it on the backs of my hands. And I felt like it really did a good job on my hands, exfoliating some of the dry skin. I wash my hands a lot anyway at work, and then nowadays we're all washing our hands a lot. Plus we've had a lot of dry weather here in Southern California for, seems like months. So this really did a great job of exfoliating my hands. Didn't use it on my face, but I did like it for that. When I looked this up, it looks like this product may be discontinued. I wouldn't buy it anyhow. I'm not going to buy a scrub just for my hands, but I think it's discontinued anyway. This is the last one from last week. This is the Indy Lee Squalane Facial Oil. I love Indy Lee. It's one of my favorite skincare brands. I love her cleansers. I use her CoQ10 toner every single night. I don't like this face oil though. It just didn't work for me. When a face oil works for me, it sinks into my skin and it just leaves this beautiful natural glow. When a face oil doesn't work for me, like this one didn't, it just sits on top of my skin. It doesn't sink in. It just looks greasy and like there's oil sitting on my skin. Yeah, what do you think? Not much smell to it either. So what I ended up doing with what was left in this after I figured out it didn't work on my face was I used it on my body. I do love body oils too. But even as a body oil, this was a little too heavy. So I would not want to buy this. That's it for last week. I've got a couple that are going back into the basket for when I might get a chance to use them. The makeup wipe and the Saturn face mask. And nothing that I want to buy. It's okay if I don't like any of the samples I try. That's fine. I don't expect to find things every week that I want to use. And it's just as helpful to find out what I don't want to buy, what I'm not going to waste my money on. So even though everything last week was either not used or was a fail, and we're fine with it, aren't we, Sam? Yeah. More money for treats that we do like. Yeah. Okay, here's our basket for next week. Let's see what we can get, Sam. What do you say? Let's see what we can get. Let's stir it all up. Yeah. Okay, what's this? I need to get my glasses so I can see what it says. Yeah. This is from Good Molecules, which is a brand I've never tried and I've wanted to. This is their niacinamide brightening toner. I've had some issues with niacinamide before in products, but then there have been other times I've used products containing niacinamide that I didn't have any trouble. So I'm going to spot test this one carefully. If I don't have any problem, I will use it and report back. If I can't use it, I'll tell you that too, and I'll probably pass it on to my husband to use to see if he likes it. I gave him a niacinamide from, I think it was The Ordinary. It was one of their niacinamide serums, and he liked it. So if it doesn't work for me, I'll give it to him. So there's one. Let's see what's next. You want to see what's next? Yeah. What's this? Oh, this is Your Skin But Better Foundation. This is from IT Cosmetics. It's a little bubble sample. There's only 5 shades, but I'll mix and match and see if I like any of these and see if I can come up with a shade that's wearable. Okay, that's 2. Let's see. Oh, okay, so this is the Indy Lee Rose Hip Cleanser. I've tried another Indy Lee cleanser that I really love, so I'm happy to try this one too. That's 3. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next. I don't want another foundation this week. I'm not feeling like trying 2 this week. So let's see, what's this? What is this? Oh, this is cute. It's a little teeny tiny beauty blender. I've never used an actual beauty blender. I do use the Real Techniques beauty sponge every time I wear foundation, but I've never had an actual beauty blender. It has a little pocket of water. I guess somehow, I'll have to read the directions, but somehow you use the water on this sponge. I guess it's supposed to simulate using a full-size beauty blender and how it feels when it gets wet. But I'll read the directions and report back next week. Cute. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. One more, Sam. Yeah, then it's Sam sampling time. Okay, let's see. What's this? Oh, this is the Youth to the People Kale Plus Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid. I love Youth to the People. They make my absolute favorite cleanser. And I'm using a couple of their other products that I'll talk about in a future video that I got in a little holiday kit from You to the People. So I'm really happy to try this. This is not one of the products I've tried yet, so yay! Excited about that one. Love hyaluronic acid, of course. It's a beautiful ingredient for every skin type, especially dehydrated skin, which is what I seem to have pretty much all the time. So thrilled to have that. And a little beauty blender, a foundation, a toner, and a cleanser. So this was a great week for samples. I'm excited about these. Guess what time it is now, Sam? Guess what time it is? It's Sam Samplin time. Yay! What do we got this week? It's from Nature's Choice. It's sweet potato and duck stick recipe. It's soy-free, gluten-free, and wheat-free. It's these little sticks. Yeah, Mama already took off the top layer so we could open it a little easier. Maybe. Oh, come here. Let's see. Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? Let's see. What do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's a, this one's a huge hit. Oh, my goodness. Sam likes this one. I love that it's grain-free, and duck and sweet potato are really good for dogs. They have a duck and sweet potato dog food that they eat that's really a big hit with them. Oh, somebody's happy. Somebody's happy. This was a really successful sample week for me and you, Sam. How about another one? Let's get another one here. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You found a little piece of that first one. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button down below and ring the notification bell next to that so that you'll know when we post new videos. Bye for now.